To make the conversion to CO2, you would take your, in this case is a Glock, you take your firearm, safely remove, of course, the magazine, lock the slide to the rear, making sure there's nothing in the gun, of course, dry fire in a safe direction, confirming it's unloaded, finger off the trigger at all times, of course. Simply field strip the gun as normal, taking your slide group off, spring and barrel, setting it to the side in a safe place. You don't want to lose this stuff. Then you take the supplied air barrel, which has its built-in laser, slide it in place of the barrel, put your reduced power spring. You can use your original spring for heavier recoil or for a more abrupt recoil, but this is not recommended. Do so at your own risk. It does make for a different recoil feel. You may experiment with it. It is not recommended and probably will void your warranty, but if you wanted to try it for a few shots, I don't think that would harm the gun at all. We haven't done any long-term testing with it, but it's something to consider. It gives a different, like a different recoil feel, much more violent recoil with the heavier spring. In any case, take the supplied recoil spring, install it. Now, reintegrating it with the gun, you want to make sure that this is flush with this. And be careful with your air hoses. You don't want to pinch them or damage them. You slide it in place on your rails gently. Now when you get to this point, you'll want to gently push it down into the magazine well as you push it onto the gun, making sure you're not binding or jamming it up. And push it all back into place to where it locks. Everything's good. You simply put the magazine in place, put your air coupler in place, screwing it down tight, hand tight. Do not use tools. It does not require that. Hand tight is enough. And then you simply put your air in, turn your air on, and start shooting.